And that's what I wanted to show you today, is how easy it is to remove polish sheet. Now, I have been swearing by, and I mean like swearing by, one method because it worked really well for me. My journey was something like this. I started using Color Street, and I started using those little cotton wipes, you know, the ones that you can use for your makeup and stuff, those little cotton rounds. I started using that with a really old bottle of polish remover that I had sitting in my nail polish drawer that I had not probably used in close to 10 years or more. And I tried using that. And I was literally, you know, doing the whole junk, the cotton, and holding it on and wiping and holding it on and wiping. And I did this, and it would take me 30 minutes, 40 minutes just to remove the polish off. And it was such a pain in the tuchus. Didn't enjoy that at all. So then I went to those little bowls with the little spongy things in the middle. And so I tried using that for a little while, and it was okay. But again, like, you have to stick your fingers in there, and you have to do like the rubbing game, and you know, Color Street has polish and it has a little layer of adhesive on the back too. So then the adhesive was kind of getting gummy inside of the sponge. So that was not my favorite, but it worked. Some people really like that method. I personally didn't care for it too much. It was not my favorite. So then I discovered these clips. And you know what? If you're in a pinch, you can use a clothespin, and that works too. But it works the same way. And what you do is you take the cotton wipe or a cotton ball, you saturate it in remover, you stick it on your nail, and then you put this on top, and it holds it there. These nail clips, you can get them on Amazon for about $4. They're really inexpensive, and they come in 10 to a pack. Now, truth be told, when I use this method, I only do one hand at a time, because when you have them on both hands, it's kind of hard to come back and do the actual wiping that you need to do. So basically, you put these on and you let them sit for about 10 minutes. With these on, I will type and do other stuff too. So you'll leave them on for about 10 minutes. And then when you start to take them off with the cotton, you rub and you pull, and the polish comes right off. It's really, really good. If you've got multiple layers on with multiple glitters, if you cut it a little short, you might find that you need to do another dusting of the remover and stick it back on for another minute. But this is very effective. And once you've done one hand and it's all nice and clean, you repeat on the other hand, right? So all in all, that will take you about 20 minutes to remove your polish. Still, I mean, it's very effective, especially if you've got multiple layers and lots of glitter. And that was what I swore by for a very long time. Some people had told me about this method called the bag method. And I tried with a different polish remover. One of my favorites, it's called Zoya. It has a nice little pump on it. I tried with that one. And the bag method didn't work very well. It was actually a glittery mess because of the way that the polish remover works. It doesn't have like this oily base to it. And so the glitter just stuck to my hand. So it was a hot mess. However, the people that have had success with the bag method and really like that method used a different polish remover, which is a very, very good polish remover, which you can get on Amazon. They had these on sale for like, I want to say they were like 2 for $7 or something like that, or 2 for $10, something like that. It was not too expensive. But you get this, it's called Mineral Fusion, and it's a non-acetone nail polish remover. And it actually has some sort of like oil in it, which is super great because it helps to keep the glitter from sticking to your hand as much. Some glitter will still stick, but I promise you, it's way better than what I was getting with Zoya, where it was literally like gluing the glitter back to my hand, and I had to go back with polish remover and like remove it. I do love Zoya. I like the pump because I can literally just push down on it, and it's like going to the salon, you know, and so it's mess free. Like I don't have to worry about spilling it, right? Because that's a big problem when you've got kids and furniture and stuff. You're like, oh, I don't want to spill it. So that's the great thing about Zoya. But Mineral Fusion, I'm going to show you this trick, this method, and it's going to blow your mind. So this is what you need. You need a bowl of warm water. I suppose you could use cold water too. It's just less comfortable. You need a bowl of warm water. You need a Ziploc bag, and you need Mineral Fusion. I don't recommend trying this with a different polish remover. I don't recommend skimping. I recommend making sure that you use this one because it's I've had better experience with this. So this is what I'm going to demonstrate for you. So one thing I will say is that this method, a lot of people tend to say, you're using a lot of remover. I feel like you're wasting a lot of it. If you were to use the old school method of the cotton balls and wiping, or even the clips, you would probably find that you use about the same amount of polish remover, to be honest with you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up my Mineral Fusion. Sorry, it's the child-proof lock on it. So I'm going to open it up, and I'm going to put some air in this bag, and I'm going to pour in some remover in here. Try not to pour it on my laptop. All right, that's about good. We'll go with that. So I've used this bottle twice now for this method, and you can see I still have a lot of polish in here. So I'm maybe using an ounce each time, possibly. Okay, I'm gonna put that lid on there so I don't dump it out. So that would not be fun. All right, so here's the trick. What you do is you stick your hand inside of the bag like this, and you're just gonna start moving your fingers around inside the bag. And we're going to submerge this into the bowl so that the water is providing some counter pressure. You can see that. So, and you're literally just doing this inside of the bag. So you're using your thumb and your fingers to kind of like rub around the other fingers. So I didn't set my timer, but it's currently 9:01 according to my laptop. So we're going to keep moving. And so I'm just using my fingers. I'm going to keep rubbing, just doing this, right? I'll tell you, this is seriously the fastest that this polish comes off, which is really amazing, because it used to be, that was the part that I dreaded when I had to do my nails. I hated taking off the polish. I loved doing my nails. I loved having beautiful nails. I hated removing the polish. And I actually went to, now my upline, the woman who got me involved in Color Street, and I was like, there's got to be a better way. And she was like, yeah, this is what some people do, and this is what some people do. And so I started experimenting until I found something that actually worked. But I will tell you, I love those glitters. Those glitters are awesome. The glitters, they stick around. They stay a lot. So when I put on my salads, because I have the flexy nails and my nails bend a little bit, I always put a glitter overlay over the top. And actually for the salads, one of my best manis that lasted forever, was I double layered Himalayan salt, and I did DIY French tips with Tokyo Lights. And that was a really great mani that stuck around forever, because I had glitter just on the tips where you mostly need them. I had only, and then I put Clear's Day over the top. So I literally had 4 layers at the tip, but the rest of my nail only had 3 layers, and they were the solids. So the solids tend to be a little bit thinner than the glitters. So I didn't feel as much of the ridge at the bottom. And I had, you know, really pretty nails, and they lasted forever. All right, let's see where we are on this. This has been in here now for like 2 minutes. You guys, this is amazing. I'm trying to not drip water on my laptop, but you can see there's glitter floating around in there. But look at this, after 2 minutes, my nails are almost clean. Not quite, but almost. I'm gonna stick it back in. So we're talking like 2.5 minutes for what I used to spend 20 minutes on with the clips, which is great if you need to be able to like type at the same time, because you can do that. But it was like 20 minutes to do both hands with the clips. It was 30-40 minutes to do both hands with the old school method, right? So this is the trick. I will never go back. All right. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is so fast. And I had on glitter too. I had on Till the Glitter End with a glitter overlay. So the cool thing about Mineral Fusion, well, I told you many cool things about Mineral Fusion. I'm going to just rinse my hand in here. In the water, bowl of water. It's multi-purpose. Check that out. It's crazy, right? Like 2.5 minutes. How did that happen? It's really that easy. And I just have a little bit of the adhesive still in there, so I'm going to just keep my hand in the bag for another minute. But even at 3.5 minutes, we're still talking like way more progress. So anyway, it's really that easy to remove. Now,